Hello, welcome to Gun Canucks here. This video we're going to be taking a look at the Bear X Desire XL crossbow. XL is probably not the right term for it, but it's the larger one that they make of this line. It's a miniature crossbow. It's right around 21 3/4 inches to 24 1/4. It all depends on how much you extend the buttstock by. You are able to extend it 2.5 inches. For metric, that's 61.6 centimeters or 55.25 centimeters. That's being fully extended or collapsed. And the difference for the extension is 6.35 centimeters. It doesn't have a latch or anything. It's just two little Allen screws and nuts that hold it in place. Has a rear sight. It's adjustable. You have to back a little Allen screw off to have it run up and down this ramp, and you can adjust for windage on the rear sight. It isn't attached with any hardware. You can just pull it right off with a little bit of force, just held on with friction, but you are able to put a red dot or whatever you want to put on it. You're not very much room for a real scope. Moving forward on the crossbow here, there's a little fiber optic front sight and a vertical or angle grip. Not quite vertical, but it's an angle grip. Once again, held on with Allen key heads. I suggest having it. I really wouldn't want to have my hand too close to the rope as it's riding forward and back. And to cock it or draw it, you just press this button down right here and pulls it back. Just bring that back right there. It does have a safety, and it'll automatically engage it once you draw it back. It's just this right here. Back is safe, forward is unsafe. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And for anyone that's curious, in Canada, the minimum length for a crossbow is 50 centimeters or 19.7 inches. But this isn't legal for hunting big game. I wouldn't really suggest using it for big game. In the box, it comes with the stringer cable, everything for the crossbow, all the Allen key tools to tighten out all the screws and move anything that you need to move. It doesn't come assembled. You have to assemble it yourself. It's just a little set screw that holds onto a little metal plate. Then there's two pieces of rubber, so then it's not damaging your fiberglass bow. And it only comes with 3 bolts. They're not all that large. The bolts are only 6 1/4 inches long. That's 15.9 centimeters. The crossbow, its advertised speed, I don't have a chronograph, so I haven't verified it for myself, but the advertised speed is 175 feet per second, and the draw weight is 60 pounds, but you do have a little bit of leverage advantage with the break action of the bow. And you are able to buy more of the bolts from Cabelas, or you can buy them directly from Amazon. The bow is available on Cabelas, that's where I bought it. You can order it right online. It's $100, 99.99 cents Canadian. On Amazon, you're able to buy other kinds of bows. You're able to buy little broadheads, little barbed bolts for fishing. I'm not quite certain how many people would actually use this for fishing, but it's a little barbed bolt with a little hole in the one end so you can reel it back. Maybe I'll get some in the future and test all of those bolts out, show you guys what they're like and what you can really do with them. And perhaps in the future I'll get a chronograph to test out some more of my stuff, show you guys what one this crossbow can do and maybe some of my firearms can do for speed. Without any further screwing around, I'll take you guys to my garage and we'll try it out. My garage is about 11 meters long, so there's a tool bench in the way, so say my range for it is 10 meters. That's slightly over 10 yards. And I'll show you guys what kind of accuracy you can get out of it. It's a fairly small bow, so You're not going to expect anything crazy for longer distances. And show you that. Hey guys, my garage here. I've installed some bookshelves for my Lamborghinis in the Lamborghini account, but jokes aside here, the little impromptu range. I have a little archery block, and bringing it back all the way to the workbench. You can see the distance. Don't worry about the doors. They're solid wood. There's absolutely no chance this crossbow is going to be able to penetrate the door. And I doubt we're going to ricochet or anything and hit the car, so we'll give this a try. Give you guys a slow motion shot of the crossbow itself. Alright, so bolt down. Just easy as that to draw the string back. Automatically puts the safety on, so there's no way I could accidentally bump the trigger. I'd have to like jar it or drop it for it to release the string. You bring it forward, look down sight, and release. I have a few extra bolts here. Shoot a quick group, show you guys what I'm able to do at roughly 10 yards here. The tips just do screw on, so I usually just make sure they're tight so I'm not damaging them. They are a little bit pricey on Cabelas' website, but they're fairly cheap on Amazon. You can get them different colors. Mine are just anodized gold. They're easier to find with in the yard or wherever. I wouldn't advise playing around with it at night out in the dark, but it'd be easier to pick up than a black bolt. And I'll shoot one last one here. Alright, well, we'll go back to the archery block here. I was aiming for the middle. I did pull one off to the top there, but it's not too terrible for something I've only tried out a couple times. Maybe I'll have my camera downrange and try and put 3 on each target here. Show you guys what I can do. Alright, I'll put 3 on each circle there, and then aim for the B for the other corner there. See if I can not punch any holes in the walls here. Alright, so shot the center dot first. It's 2.5, 3-inch spread. This one's a little bit further, that's 3, 4-inch spread. Strung this diagonally, that's 4.5-inch spread. And down below here was probably my best. I stacked two pretty dang well on top of each other. 2-inch spread maybe. And right here, not the greatest. Two really close to each other, but one stringer pulled a little high. Call that 2.5, 3-inch spread. All in all, not too bad. Maybe I'll shoot at some old milk jugs to show you what kind of penetration this can get. Upon further investigation, I didn't have any empty milk jugs to fill up with water. I did have this Alaskan premium ice melt container. Just holds sidewalk salt, so it's just calcium chloride. It's not gonna have any toxic residue or anything. Furthermore, it's gonna be going out of the ground in my garage. I own the place. I can make a mess in the garage if I please. I'll take 5 shots at it in fairly quick succession before all the water leaks out, and we'll see what kind of penetration I can get on it, so what kind of damage I can do on it. The container looks like the same kind of plastic, the same thickness as a milk jug, so should be a similar analog. Alright. Tilt this up so it stops being such a mess. Oh. Really, shish kebab porcupined it. Some of them almost nearly went all the way through, only the fletching stopped it. I didn't think it would be that deep. That's actually fairly decent. And it's actually amazing. Alright. Dumped all the water out. Here's a look on the inside of it. Tried screwing around with it to get them out. I might have to cut the plastic. I don't want to damage the fletching on any of these to try and extract them. I'll figure something out. Guess if you're careful, you might be able to push it back through the holes it went through. See if I can find something else I can take some shots at and show you guys what kind of damage this can do. I'm actually surprised on how deep that penetrated. Alright, I got my hands on a piece of genuine Russian ballistics gel here. We'll take a few shots at it, see what I can do, and hopefully Won't have any ricochets or anything off of that, but we'll see what it can do. Alright, I'll just fire one bolt at it. Bolt dug itself in a little deep. Try and snapped it right off, but tip's right there. Let's take the little handy dandy pliers here. There you go. So about an inch of penetration. This is just a piece of scrap wood here. It's not even square, I'm not really certain what this is from. Scrap wood I have laying around. Alright, for my last piece of ballistic medium here, I a scrap piece of OSB. It's a 7/16 thick. It's right around 10 millimeters. We'll take a shot at it. I'm reasonably confident I'll get fairly deep through it. Some may say I'm an expert on OSB. My boss will probably disagree. We'll see what I can do. Alright, I'll take 3 shots on it. Get some more data on what it can really do. Knocked right over. I'll reset it. Surprised to absolutely no one. Knocked it over again. One last reset. Okay, this is directly after the last shot. Some got some full penetration. One just hardly even made it through. Similar to the scrap wood here. I'll see if I can pull these out without destroying any more bolts. Replacements don't really come too cheap. Try to use the pliers off the hop here. Let's see if I can get it to focus here. So a slight bend in it. Probably because there's a much more abrupt stop, not quite as gentle as the archery block. These are fairly thin-walled aluminum. You can see. Let's see if I can get this thing to focus. on the broken one how thin the walls are on this. Marred it a bit pulling it out, but the slightest bend in it. I don't know how well that picks up on camera. Here's the backside. Pretty small holes. Can't give you a Officer Greg finger wiggle on it or anything, but you'll get the picture. If there's anything else that you guys would like to see me shoot with the mini crossbow, just leave it down in the comments below. I'll try and source those items, whether it's soda cans, softer material. Maybe I'll try and get actual ballistics gel, see what kind of penetration we can get. Things like that. We'll leave it up to the viewers what I can shoot in the future with this. That was my video on the Bear XL mini crossbow. All around decently powerful. Smash holes in OSB, poke holes in jugs. Not very good against railway ties, so if you're ever in a intense shootout with railway ties, I'd not suggest this, but all around, okay purchase. Fun to screw around with. If you have 100, 150 bucks to throw around if you want to get extra bolts, I'd suggest buying one. Thanks for watching.